Hey everyone, today is Wednesday, June 3rd, 2020. Let's take a look at the market. The S&P 500 today has reached my target price of 3,100. Congratulations guys, for you guys are holding a long-term position. Then you guys have have achieved a lot by holding your position to the 3,100 level. And now we are actually we are above 3,100 today, and we are holding at that level. So I think at 3,100 we have a lot of potential sellers from this level before the crash. So I personally think that this is the area that you should look to take some profit, okay? And maybe not all your profit, because right now this market is showing a complete sign of strength. There's just no sign of weakness right now. Okay, I don't see any weakness in this market. So we have reached 3,100, and I think the market could just go sideways for a while. I don't know how that's gonna behave in the next coming few months, but this market right now, most of the large cap companies like Facebook, Amazon, Google, and so on and so forth, all these technology companies, they are at full valuation, I believe. They are fully valued. There is no undervalued large cap companies right now in this market. So I believe that most hedge funds is aware of this, so they are probably not going to be buying aggressively. But I still think the Nasdaq is probably going to make all-time high tomorrow or the day after. Okay, but I don't think this is going to go much higher. The chance for this to go much higher is just not that high, and I wouldn't personally. I don't think the risk to reward ratio is there. Like, you should buy a lot at this level when they broke the downtrend line. That's where I suggest in my previous video back in April-ish, but I just don't see that is a good risk to reward ratio if you haven't bought into the market, you're trying to buy at this point. It doesn't make any sense to me. Just don't do that. You can see the majority of this market is driven by the Dow Jones. You can see the Dow Jones has been the strongest component since May 14th. It's just going vertical. A lot of Dow companies are recovering because we are reopening the economy. At least that's what the market is thinking. And also we have a stimulus bill number 2 coming up due to the protests, the riots, the instability of the society. So the chance of that bill coming in and another $3 trillion injection is very likely. So the market is anticipating that, and is trying to get to as much of a higher level as they can, so that the large funds can start selling their stock at the higher level to the stimulus money, right? That's coming into the economy. And that's really it. That's it. And let's take a look at the cryptocurrency. Oh, one thing I want to note is that I noticed that right now we are in a complete risk-on mode, as I mentioned in my several videos ago, that a lot of small cap stocks, like that's really risky, are being bid up. For example, today I'm looking at this bunch of a Chinese company. Like this company is just going up like 100% pre-market and went up 50%. NEO, another Chinese technology stock, is just going vertical again. So all these companies are being bid up. It just shows that the money is back chasing after risky asset, and the risk appetite is really back into the market. And yeah, like this NEO is actually going. It actually broke above the previous high today. It's quite amazing. I used to own this stock. I sold it around this area, but I should have just bought more, but whatever. Should have, could have, would have, whatever. Let's look at the cryptocurrency. So you can see that the risk appetite is back in the market. There are a lot of money chasing now. They're chasing after riskier assets like Chinese technology stocks and Chinese online e-commerce stocks, right? And I think that the money is going to be back into the cryptocurrency market as well. There's the cryptocurrency market in general is not too far away from these kind of moves, from these vertical moves. We are very, very close, I believe. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin. I mentioned about Bitcoin, there are two scenarios. One is that we just continue to push up here from here, right? And let's just remove this. This is probably not likely. We're going to continue to push up here, or we broke down and consolidated this area and then move up again. I think the chance of this just to go up from this point is quite high. We had this failed move here. Let's just remove all the drawings. We had a failed move from the bulls just a couple of days ago. We are trying to break this level. And we failed. You see that here, right? This is a long-term kind of resistance that it's trying to break. And then we failed. And we hit this particular level. And we got rejected almost instantly. However, we haven't broke down yet. I think that what's going to happen is that we're probably going to do a shakeout. And we're going to try this again and eventually break to the upside in the short term. I actually think this move is getting more and more likely just based on this particular move, that the rejection here. I think the bulls are really, really trying to push the price much higher. And because, as you see, the general market right now is in risk-on mode, that a lot of money are chasing after really risky assets like Chinese e-commerce company, Chinese tech stocks, some of the really garbage companies. And it's very likely that money is heading back into Bitcoin or is already back into cryptocurrency market. And I can see that this is probably just accumulation, horizontal accumulation, and we are probably going to break out to the upside very, very soon. Probably mid-June or even early June. Today is June 3rd, so we are probably only 10-20 days away from breakout. It's possible. It's very possible based on the overall money flow, what I'm observing in the market. Okay? And that's what I'm gonna say. And in the meantime, do not sell your Bitcoin holdings if this thing goes down, because that's gonna be short term. And just keep holding on to your cryptocurrency portfolio. That'll be my suggestion for you guys. Okay, thank you very much, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of the night, and see you guys soon.